Most people struggle to make money because they don't have a clear blueprint. What if I told you that there is a 6-step formula that has helped thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people create massive wealth, including me? Napoleon Hill discovered this over 50 years ago in his book, which is one of my favorite books of all time, Think and Grow Rich. And when I applied it, my income skyrocketed. Today, I'm breaking it down step by step so you can apply it, so you can see a massive quantum leap in your income. So make sure that you stay to the end of the video because every step is absolutely crucial if you want to skyrocket your income this year. The first step that Napoleon Hill talks about is you have to write down the exact amount of money that you want. Now, most of the population want more money, but what is more money? There's a psychological reason for definiteness. So you need to write down the exact amount of money that you want to accumulate. Be specific. Now, I want this to be very actionable. So I want you to pause this right now and write down the exact amount of money that you want to manifest in your life. Now, the second step is decide exactly what you are going to give in return for the money. Because what you've got to understand is that money is not just going to fall on your lap. You've got to have a product or service or something that is tangible that you are going to give in return for the money. So pause the video and write that down. You might already know. You might already be in sales. If you're in sales, it's the program that you sell. If you don't currently have a business, then pause this and write down some ideas on what you could sell in return for this money. Now, the third step is set a definite date for when you will have this money. Now, what I would really recommend, I make it very short. I make it within the next 30 days. The reason why I do this is because it makes me move with urgency. I want to do it now. I can't wait to get up in the morning. I'm excited. Do it now. Do it now. I'm moving with urgency. So set a date for when you plan on accumulating the money that you have wrote down in step 1. Step 4 is create a plan on how you're going to get the money. Now, this could be a week plan, but you've got to have some ideas on how you are going to attract this money. Now, a lot of people get the law of attraction wrong. We just think about it and the money comes. No, that's not going to happen. We've got to take action. So write down 6 action steps that you can take to move you towards your goal. Step 5 is to write down a clear statement of your plan. And I call this my written statement. Now stay to the end because at the end, I'm going to show you and give you an example on exactly how you should write it out. So in your written statement, you need to state the amount of money that you want to accumulate. Okay? You need to state what you're going to give in return for the money. You need to state the date by when you're going to accumulate it and also a plan. Now, step 6 is you're going to read your written statement as soon as you get up in the morning and just before you go bed at night. Now, Napoleon Hill says that this 6th step is the most important. He says, and when you're saying your written statement, see, feel, and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Last month, I had my best month. And all I did was this written statement every morning and every evening. Now, you might be skeptical. Most human beings are skeptical when it comes to new ideas. That's normal for human beings. But I promise you, if you follow these 6 steps, I don't wonder if your financial position will change. I know it will change. We're dealing with universal principles. And the whole point in these 6 steps is to convince your subconscious mind that you will receive this money. Now, once your subconscious mind believes that you will receive it, your vibration changes. Once your vibration changes, your behavior changes, and also your actions change. So I'll give you an example of exactly how your written statement should be. But I want you to put it in your words and take out what I'm going to say for the things that you're going to give in return and also for the amount of money that you want to accumulate and the date that you set. So your written statement should be similar to the following. By the 1st of January 2026, I will have in my possession £500,000, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during this interim. Now, in return for this money, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable as a salesperson selling an online fitness course. I believe that I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes and I can now touch it with my hands. It is awaiting transfer to me in the proportion that I deliver the merchandise I intend to give in return for it. I'm awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I will follow that plan once it is received. Okay? Now, yours should be similar to that, but with the amount of money that you want, the date that you want it by, and what you're going to give in return for that money. Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this because the subconscious mind cannot tell what is real and what is imagined. So when we're waking up first thing in the morning and we're affirming this, it starts to manifest in our lives. Now, there's three important things that you need to do when you're saying your written statement. The first one is when you're saying what you're going to give with your eyes closed, you need to see in your imagination yourself giving that online fitness program, for example. You get a message saying, hey, I've just received the program. Now, when we come to the part where we say, I believe I will have this money in my possession, my faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I want you to see that money in your imagination. Now, you can use your online banking or you can use the physical cash. For me, the physical cash works like magic. So you're saying I can now see this money before my eyes and I can now touch it with my hands. I want you to touch the money in your imagination. Now you might be thinking, how can I do or how can I see this in my imagination? I'm telling you, if your desire for money is that strong, you will have no issue following out these 6 steps. Now, if you don't want to believe me, believe Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie was the first billionaire in the world. And Thomas Edison, he invented the first incandescent light. Do you know that he said to Napoleon Hill, these are the exact 6 steps to achieve any goal, not just money. I don't want this to be another YouTube video that you just watch and go about your day. There's a lot of golden nuggets in this. You're going to need to pause. You're going to need to write it down. Do that written statement. I am telling you, if you do that, things will really start to change for you. Now, if you enjoyed this video, give me a comment. Let me know how you found it. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be notified when I post videos.